An American tourist in rural Japan tried buying snacks. She handed credit card. The shopkeeper shook head. Cash only. The American looked confused. You don't take cards? The shopkeeper repeated, cash only. The American seemed shocked. Everywhere takes cards. The shopkeeper smiled. Not here. The American looked frustrated. This is backwards. The shopkeeper replied, this is Japan. The American couldn't believe it. No cards anywhere today? The American pressed for alternatives. What about Apple Pay? The shopkeeper shook head. Cash only. The American seemed panicked. I have no cash. The shopkeeper pointed outside. ATM there? The American looked annoyed. I shouldn't need cash. The shopkeeper smiled. You do here. The American argued, it's obsolete. The shopkeeper disagreed. It works fine. The American seemed offended by simplicity. I watched an American in Berlin market try paying. Card? He asked. The vendor shook head. Nur bargeld. The American looked confused. What? The vendor said slowly, cash only. The American seemed frustrated. Why? The vendor explained, market tradition. The American argued cards are standard. The vendor disagreed. Cash is standard. The American looked baffled. This makes no sense today. The vendor tried explaining German perspective. Many places prefer cash. The American argued, that's outdated. The vendor disagreed. That's practical. The American insisted, cards are easier. The vendor noted, cash is private. The American looked confused. Why matters? The vendor explained, no tracking. The American seemed puzzled. What tracking? The vendor smiled. Exactly. The American looked offended by privacy concerns. An American family in Prague restaurant finished eating. We'll pay by card, the father said. The waiter shook head. Cash only, please. The mother looked shocked. You're joking. The waiter confirmed, no cards. The father argued, everyone takes cards. The waiter disagreed. Many don't here. The mother seemed panicked. We have no cash. The waiter pointed, ATM outside. The family looked frustrated by the requirement today. The family pressed for understanding. Why no cards? The waiter explained, high fees. The father argued, that's business cost. The waiter disagreed. Too expensive. The mother insisted, just accept them. The waiter smiled. We choose not. The father looked offended. That's inconvenient. The waiter replied, for you? The mother seemed frustrated. This is backwards. The waiter disagreed, this is Czech. I overheard an American in Athens taxi. Can I pay card? She asked. The driver shook head. Cash. The American seemed annoyed. Seriously? The driver confirmed. Only cash. The American argued, every taxi takes cards. The driver disagreed. Not here. The American looked frustrated. Why not? The driver explained, prefer cash. The American seemed shocked. That's so outdated right now. The driver tried explaining Greek reality. Cards cost money. The American argued, convenience worth it. The driver disagreed. Cash better. The American insisted, everyone uses cards. The driver smiled. Not everyone. The American said, in America? The driver replied, this is Greece. The American looked offended. Greece should modernize. The driver disagreed, Greece works fine. The American seemed baffled entirely. An American student in Warsaw corner store bought water. She handed credit card. The clerk shook head. Gotalka. The American looked confused. What? The clerk said, cash please. The American seemed frustrated. I don't have cash. The clerk pointed outside. Bankomat. The American looked annoyed. This is ridiculous. The clerk smiled. This is Poland. The American couldn't believe the situation. The student argued her case. America uses cards. The clerk agreed. Different country. The American insisted Poland should too. The clerk disagreed. We use both. The American said cards better. The clerk noted cash works. The American looked frustrated. It's outdated. The clerk smiled. It's reliable. The American seemed offended. You're behind times. The clerk replied, we're doing fine today. I watched an American in Budapest market try paying. Contactless? He asked. The vendor shook head. Kespens? The American looked confused. English? The vendor said cash. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The vendor explained market rules. The American argued cards are universal. The vendor disagreed. Cash is universal. The American looked baffled by statement. The vendor tried explaining Hungarian system. Markets prefer cash. The American insisted, that's backward. The vendor disagreed. That's tradition. The American argued tradition is outdated. The vendor smiled. Tradition works. The American said cards more efficient. The vendor noted cash more direct. The American looked confused. What difference? The vendor explained, no middleman. The American seemed puzzled by simple logic. An American tourist in Lisbon cafe ordered coffee. Card okay? She asked. The barista shook head. Dinheiro. The American looked confused. What? The barista said cash. The American seemed frustrated. I don't carry cash. The barista pointed, ATM corner. The American looked annoyed. This is so inconvenient. The barista smiled. This is Portugal. The American couldn't believe cash requirement today. The American pressed for reasoning. Why no cards? The barista explained, small business. The American argued cards help business. The barista disagreed. Fees hurt us. The American insisted, just raise prices. The barista smiled. Or use cash. The American looked offended. That's your problem. The barista replied, your problem now. The American seemed frustrated. I overheard an American in Rome street vendor. You take Visa? He asked. The vendor shook head. Contanti. The American looked confused. What? The vendor said cash. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The vendor explained, always cash. The American argued, it's the future. The vendor smiled. Cash is present. The American looked baffled entirely. The vendor tried explaining Italian perspective. Street vendors cash only. The American insisted, that's illegal. The vendor disagreed. Very legal. The American argued, should modernize. The vendor smiled. We like tradition. The American said cards easier. The vendor noted cash simpler. The American looked confused. How simpler? The vendor explained, no machines needed. The American seemed puzzled by basic logic. An American family in Vienna Christmas market tried buying. Cards accepted? The father asked. The vendor shook head. Bargled. The mother looked confused. What? The vendor said cash. The father seemed frustrated. No cards at all. The vendor confirmed. None. The mother argued, that's ridiculous. The vendor disagreed. That's tradition. The family looked shocked. The family pressed for understanding. Why no cards? The vendor explained, market tradition. The father argued, outdated tradition. The vendor disagreed. Working tradition. The mother insisted, cards are standard. The vendor smiled. Cash is standard. The father said, in America cards. The vendor replied, in Austria cash. The mother looked offended by difference today. I watched an American in Madrid bakery try paying. Tarjeta? She asked. The baker shook head. Efectivo. The American looked confused. Cash? The baker confirmed. See. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The baker explained, small shop. The American argued, everyone takes cards. The baker disagreed. Many don't. The American looked frustrated by reality now. The baker tried explaining Spanish reality. Card fees expensive. The American argued cost of business. The baker disagreed. Unnecessary cost. The American insisted customers expect cards. The baker smiled. Customers use cash. The American said, that's inconvenient. The baker replied, that's normal. The American looked offended. Normal is backward. The baker disagreed, normal works. An American student in Copenhagen bar ordered drinks. Card? He asked. The bartender nodded. Yes. The American seemed relieved. Finally, someone modern. The bartender smiled. We take both. The American looked surprised. Both? The bartender confirmed. Cash and card. The American said, cards only though? The bartender disagreed. Many use cash. The American looked confused. Why use cash still today? The bartender explained Danish perspective. Cash has benefits. The American argued, like what? The bartender said, no fees. The American insisted, convenience matters more. The bartender disagreed. Both matter. The American said, cards won already? The bartender smiled. Cash still strong. The American looked baffled. In Denmark? The bartender confirmed. Everywhere. The American seemed shocked by cash persistence in society. I overheard an American in Stockholm subway. Card for ticket? She asked. The clerk nodded. Or cash? The American seemed confused. People use cash? The clerk confirmed. Many do. The American argued, why? The clerk explained, personal choice. The American insisted, cards better. The clerk disagreed. Different preferences. The American looked frustrated by options. The clerk tried explaining Swedish system. Both payment methods valid. The American argued cash is dying. The clerk disagreed. Still very used. The American insisted, everyone uses cards. The clerk smiled. Not everyone. The American said, should be mandatory. The clerk replied, that's authoritarian. The American looked shocked. How? The clerk explained, forcing payment method. The American seemed confused entirely. An American tourist in Istanbul market tried buying. Credit card? He asked. The vendor shook head. Knack it. The American looked confused. What? The vendor said, cash. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The vendor explained, market way. The American argued Turkey is modern. The vendor smiled. Yes, but traditional. The American looked baffled by combination. An American tourist in Istanbul market tried buying. Credit card? He asked. The vendor shook head. Knack it. The American looked confused. What? The vendor said, cash. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The vendor explained, market way. The American argued Turkey is modern. The vendor smiled. Yes, but traditional. The American looked baffled by combination. I watched an American in Oslo cafe order. Apple Pay? She asked. The barista nodded. And cash. The American seemed confused. Why offer cash? The barista said, customer choice. The American argued, no one uses. The barista disagreed. Many use. The American looked shocked. Really? The barista confirmed. Yes. The American seemed baffled. In Norway? The barista smiled. Everywhere. The American couldn't believe cash survived here. The barista explained Norwegian reality. Cash still important. The American argued, it's outdated. The barista disagreed. It's option. The American insisted, unnecessary option. The barista smiled. Necessary for some. The American asked, like who? The barista said, tourists, elderly. The American looked thoughtful. Didn't consider that. The barista replied, many don't. The American seemed less certain about cash obsolescence. An American family in Dublin taxi road. Card payment? The father asked. The driver said, prefer cash. The mother looked confused. Why? The driver explained, avoid fees. The father argued, everyone accepts cards. The driver disagreed. We prefer cash. The mother insisted, that's backward. The driver smiled. That's business. The family looked frustrated today. The family pressed for understanding. Fees that high? The driver confirmed. Very high. The father argued, build and costs. The driver disagreed. Rather not. The mother insisted, lose customers. The driver smiled. Plenty pay cash. The father said, America all cards. The driver replied, Ireland mixed. The mother looked offended by different business model. I overheard an American in Barcelona restaurant complain. No cards? She asked. The waiter confirmed. Cash only. The American seemed frustrated. That's ridiculous. The waiter disagreed. That's policy. The American argued, lose business. The waiter smiled. Doing fine. The American insisted, I won't return. The waiter replied, your choice. The American looked shocked entirely. The waiter tried explaining restaurant perspective. Cards cost us. The American argued, that's business. The waiter disagreed. Unnecessary business. The American insisted, customer convenience. The waiter noted, cash convenient. The American said, for you? The waiter smiled. For everyone. The American looked offended. Not for me. The waiter replied, then find ATM. The American seemed frustrated by suggestion today now. An American student in Prague Metro bought ticket. Card machine? She asked. The clerk pointed. Cash machine. The American looked confused. No cards? The clerk said, cash only. The American seemed annoyed. Why? The clerk explained, system preference. The American argued, that's outdated. The clerk disagreed. Works fine. The American looked baffled by simplicity. The clerk tried explaining check system. Cash machines reliable. The American argued, card machines better. The clerk disagreed. More expensive. The American insisted, worth it. The clerk smiled. Not necessary. The American said, for convenience. The clerk noted, cash convenient. The American looked confused. How? The clerk explained, everyone has it. The American seemed skeptical of universal cash availability. I watched an American in Warsaw pharmacy try paying. Karta? He asked. The pharmacist shook head. Gotalka. The American looked frustrated. Cash? The pharmacist confirmed. Yes. The American argued, this is pharmacy. The pharmacist agreed. Yes. The American insisted, should take cards. The pharmacist smiled. Should use cash. The American looked offended by response. The pharmacist explained Polish perspective. Many pharmacies cash only. The American argued, that's backward. The pharmacist disagreed. That's normal. The American insisted, Poland should modernize. The pharmacist smiled. We are modern. The American said, not without cards. The pharmacist replied, modern with choice. The American looked confused. Choice of what? The pharmacist said, payment methods. The American seemed baffled today. An American tourist in Budapest finally learned. So cash is normal? She asked. Hungarian locals confirmed. Very normal. The American seemed thoughtful. Everywhere? The locals agreed. Many places. The American admitted, I didn't know. The locals smiled. Most Americans don't. The American said, we use cards. The locals noted, we use both. The American looked curious. Why both? The locals explained, different situations need different methods. The locals tried explaining Hungarian perspective. Cash for small purchases. The American seemed interested. Cards for what? The locals said larger purchases. The American nodded. Makes sense. The locals smiled. Both have purpose. The American admitted never considered that. The locals replied different systems work. The American looked thoughtful. Maybe both needed. The locals agreed. Exactly right. The American understood. I overheard an American in Vienna reflect. Cash isn't dead? He asked. Austrian local confirmed. Very alive. The American seemed surprised. Even here? The local agreed. Especially here. The American asked, why? The local explained privacy, simplicity. The American looked thoughtful. Never thought about. The local smiled. Americans rarely do. The American admitted true. The local said travel teaches. The American nodded. It does. I'm learning. The local offered final perspective. Cash has advantages. The American agreed. I see. The local continued cards too. The American nodded. Both useful. The local smiled. Exactly. The American said I was wrong. The local replied you learned. The American looked grateful. Thanks for patience. The local said you're welcome. The American felt wiser. An American family in Lisbon discovered balance. We need cash? The mother asked. Portuguese local confirmed. Sometimes. The father seemed curious. When? The local explained small shops, markets. The mother nodded. Makes sense. The local smiled. Both systems coexist. The father admitted, didn't realize. The local replied, common misunderstanding. The mother looked thoughtful. We'll carry both. The local agreed. Smart choice. The family felt more prepared. The local explained Portuguese perspective. Cash still important here. The father agreed. We understand. The local continued cards growing. The mother nodded. Good balance. The local smiled. Exactly. The father said, we assumed wrong. The local replied, easy assumption. The mother looked grateful. Thanks for explaining. The local said, you're welcome. The family left enlightened about different payment cultures today. I watched an American in Athens share wisdom. Cash matters, she told friend. The friend seemed surprised. Really? The American confirmed. Many places. The friend asked, even now? The American nodded. Yes. The friend looked shocked. I thought obsolete. The American smiled. So did I. The friend asked, what changed? The American said, I traveled. The friend looked thoughtful. Should travel too. The American agreed. Opens eyes. Travel teaches about payment diversity. The friend asked more questions. Do people prefer cash? The American said, many do. The friend seemed curious. Why? The American explained, no fees, privacy. The friend nodded. Makes sense. The American continued, less tracking. The friend looked interested. Never considered. The American smiled. Neither did I. The friend seemed enlightened. That's important. The American agreed. Very important. Different systems work. The friend understood finally today. An American student in Rome reflected deeply. Cards aren't everything, he said. Italian local agreed. True. The American continued, cash has purpose. The local confirmed. Always has. The American admitted was ignorant. The local smiled. You learned. The American said, feel different. The local replied, that's growth. The American looked grateful. Thanks for teaching. The local said, travel teaches? The American nodded. It really does today. The local offered final thoughts. Both systems valuable. The American agreed. I see. The local continued, different cultures differ. The American nodded. Respect that. The local smiled. Good attitude. The American said, Will remember? The local replied, Tell others. The American promised. I will. The local seemed pleased. That spreads understanding. The American felt enlightened. Payment methods reflect culture deeply. I overheard an American in Prague explain. Cash isn't backward, he said. The friend seemed shocked. Really? The American confirmed. Just different. The friend asked, How? The American explained cultural preference. The friend nodded. Interesting. The American continued, both valid. The friend looked thoughtful. Never knew. The American smiled. Travel teaches. The friend agreed. Should travel more. The American nodded. Changes perspective. Travel broadens payment understanding. The friend asked final question. So cards aren't superior? The American confirmed. Not always. The friend seemed enlightened. That's humbling. The American agreed. Very humbling. The friend said, Feel ignorant. The American smiled. So did I. The friend asked, What now? The American said, Carry both. The friend nodded. Good idea. The American agreed. Adapt to culture. The friend understood. That's respect. Travel teaches payment humility.